Not yet. Also, we're live.
Okay. Awesome.
Uh,
Hello.
Hello. Are your fans still called Bubbles?
Blubbles.
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 Yeah.
Blubbles.
It's blue. Okay.
So one
Yep.
person is a blubble. What do you call a group of blubbles?
Blubbles.
Bloobers.
I don't know.
Blubs. No.
Sure.
It's sounding dangerously close to bloods.
Okay, I'm in.
No, bloods are the ones that the blubs that watch Curse of Strahd. Those are bloods. Specifically. All right. So let me guys know when you have Cyrus Escape ready to go. I'll do a quick recap.
That's what I have to do.
Who wants to play School? Well, Ezio rather.
Yeah, I could do it.
Hey. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Unless somebody wants to do it, like actively wants to. I'm happy to do it.
Crickets.
I know, right?
You're awesome, Steve. But I mean, I can always do it. I mean, push comes to shove.
No,
I'll do it.
no. I'm just saying if somebody was like, actually, I wouldn't mind playing as Ezio in combat. I'd be like, yeah, no, you can have him. It's fine.
Where's that map?
That just means Ezio has a +5 to Osdor's influence in game. If Osdor has a crazy idea.
Damn, people already found an infinite with Iron Giant in multiverses.
What?
How do they already find a goddamn infinite?
Yeah, no, the game was I played the beta. It's gone downhill, man. Back to session.
Okay, so everybody's on Sirenscape? We're good to go?
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. So, quick recap. We are still in chapter 14, session 82, year 752 of the Barovian calendar, 7th day of the 10th moon. It is around 6:30 p.m. And you guys are in Van Richten's tower near Lake Baratok in the Wallachian Valley. All right. So, quick recap. Here we go. The battle rages atop Van Richten's tower as the party continues their desperate struggle against Strahd's summoned rocks. The grotesque fiends with their twisted humanoid vulture forms fill the room with the stench of offal and the sound of their ear-splitting screeches. Sparrow, Talia, Sakra, and Ezio wield their weapons with determination, their martial prowess the only defense in the anti-magic field that nullifies their spells and supernatural abilities. The fight is brutal, each swing of the party's blades and each thrust of their spears met with the rock's horrific screeches and toxic spores. Sparrow, finally overcoming the rock's poison, continues to fight valiantly, her movements no longer hampered by the poison coursing through her veins. Her loyal dog, Rufus, who stood on the brink of death, managed to avoid the creatures and now hides away from danger. Amidst the chaos, the party's resolve pays off. With a coordinated assault, they manage to fell one of the rocks. The fiend collapses with a thunderous thud, its grotesque body melting away into nothingness, a testament to their success against the summoned horror. Elated but not complacent, the adventurers press on, aware that two more rocks remain. The remaining rocks, enraged by the loss of their companion, encircle the party, their eyes gleaming with malevolent intent. The adventurers, sensing the danger of being overwhelmed, begin to maneuver towards the lower floors of the tower. Their strategy, to force the fiends to face them one at a time in an Van Richten work with frantic precision. their hands and bodies moving deftly, mimicking the images above the tower door in the correct sequence. With a final click, the tower's anti-magic defenses are finally deactivated. Magic floods back into the party's arsenal just as they need it most. As Ostor and Van Richten waste no time rushing back to rejoin the fray, Talia, sensing her renewed connection to the weave, summoned her trusted Shadowblade and prepares to unleash it on the rocks. The remaining rocks, believing victory remains at hand, press their advantage, their savage attacks pushing the party to the brink. But with their magic restored, the tide of battle is poised to turn. As the fiends close in for the kill, the adventurers, bolstered by the return of their arcane and divine powers, prepare for a renewed assault. The battle is far from over, but hope flickers in the hearts of the party members. With steel and spell, courage and cunning, they stand ready to face the fiendish onslaught and turn the tide against the horrors summoned by Strahd. Okay, so with that, I'm going to move you guys to the tower map, which is somewhere right there.
Where is the tower?
You guys should now see the tower.
Yeah.
And I will put in the audio battle, and we will jump into the battle. No, fuck, forgot about that. Every time, I always mean, at the end of the game, I always tell myself, okay, I'm going to go and change that. But I keep forgetting to do it. So, oh well.
I like it. Really wakes you up. Gets you like, oh
Wakes you
shit,
up.
we're fighting.
There you go. All right. So, yeah, we were at the beginning of the initiative, so we start this round with Sparrow.
Yes.
And I just want to let you guys know, just to remind you guys, there was a All-Star is currently concentrating on a, what is it, a Sickening Radiance spell,
yeah.
correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you have to remind me what that does, because I forgot. And what else? You still have 2 rocks. One's definitely in bad shape, like bloodied and actually wounded.
Mm-hmm.
And whereas the other one is in relatively good shape. But yeah, you guys are doing pretty okay, all things considering. And you guys are all on the 2nd floor, with the exception of Van Richten and Ostor, who are, I think, attempting to come back up. And the rocks are slowly coming down from the 3rd floor. So, and that's where we're at.
Okay.
I just want to
Now,
mention, Paul,
yep.
that I don't think I covered this last time, but one of the rooks who took damage also has a level of exhaustion.
Yes, he does, because he has a wound.
Yeah.
Is that because of the? Is that
No,
because of the
it's
wound?
actually
No.
because of
Sickening Radiance?
yes.
Yeah, if you scroll up, you can see the description in the log.
I see. Okay, so he's got 2 levels of exhaustion. That's good to know.
Is that the one that's injured or the other one?
Oh, well, I don't know. I imagine it's the one that's wounded, because he's the only one that has a wound.
I know I hit one of them, but I don't know which one.
Well, this one mustn't. They would have taken damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this one did not take any damage, so it has to be the other one.
Got it.
The wounded one. Okay, so he's got 2 levels of exhaustion, but 1 wound. And, okay, that's good. Good to know. So 2 levels of exhaustion means, okay. Alright. Alrighty. So, Sparrow, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Okay. Fun. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't hit and run, huh?
Well, as
Creature moves
you do
into the
notice,
spell's area for the first time on a turn.
yeah.
10 radiant damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. Darn. But that's a Constitution saving throw. Is that if you did save, is it still half damage or is it?
I
No,
think
it's
it's no damage.
no damage if you save.
Is it possible to reach the rock? Well, the radiant light's probably covering the entire room, huh?
Yeah, it covers pretty much the entire 3rd floor.
Now I kind of don't want to go up there.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, but
Well, they for sure aren't going to stay in there.
yeah,
No, they're not gonna stay there.
You can always ready in action.
that's
And the other
true.
thing is that
But I
the other thing is that it also covers a part of the 4th floor, correct? The sphere.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, it's a 30-foot radius, so it's
Oh,
north,
yeah.
south, east, west.
and then the y-axis.
Yeah, the only difference is that where there's walls, it won't extend beyond those walls, but where there's an opening, it will. So, yeah, okay.
Oh, so the opening on the floorboards it seeps through.
Yeah, it can seep through, yes, but it won't. And like, for example, the this part of the scaffolding, right, the broken wall that leads to the scaffolding, that would also, it will also spew out of that area to outside.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of like here, there's walls. So basically, if you're on the other side of that wall, you are fine. So you could always
Gotcha.
maybe maneuver from the outside if you wanted, especially with you with your mobility could be an option. You'd have to find a window though. And
But the windows are tiny.
There's no yeah, there's no. These are only arrow slits. There's no major window on the 2nd floor, unfortunately. So yeah. In fact, there's none on the 3rd floor either. It's only on the main floor that you have big windows. On the 4th, yeah. 4th floor. Okay. Yeah, so what is it you want to do?
I think I'll risk it.
You
For
risk
the
it?
biscuit.
Cool. Look at this.
Risky for the biscuit.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this one. So do you want me to roll
Okay.
con save first?
According to the description of the spell, is whenever you enter or you end your turn. I'm not looking at it right now, so that's what's going to determine.
Oh, okay, because I'm trying to attack the wounded rock. That means I have to enter it, right?
Yes, but I just want to know, like, what's the description of the spell, Josh?
When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time
For the
on a
first
turn, or
time.
starts its turn there, that creature must succeed on the Constitution saving
Yeah.
throw.
So you will have to make a save as soon as you enter the area of the sickening radiance. Yeah.
All right, here's
So,
the
so that would be before you attack the rock.
first row of the night.
Oh,
Let's
God.
go.
Oh, thank God.
Oh wait,
Oh, why are you rolling with advantage?
I don't know. It should be normal. Can I take the first roll though?
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Not in my
Okay. That's even worse.
Oh, no, inspiration.
I don't. I used it, I
You
think,
don't
to
have-
save Rufus.
Oh,
Oh boy.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to roll damage, Steve.
What is it?
Oh my
Die.
God.
Oh, is it Steve? Oh, okay.
Please don't die.
I have
It's just.
health.
Oh God. It's
Even if it was a
4d10.
perfect 40, I won't die yet.
I don't know if that's reassuring.
Oh, that hurts.
19. Okay.
Yeah, 19 radiant damage. So as you reach upstairs, as you charge towards the rock, the radiation emanating from the spell burns your skin. You feel nauseous. You spit blood as your organs as well as your skin are burning from the spell.
I'm still alive. Also, thanks for those temporary hit points.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay, time to attack the thing. Equal,
So you're gonna move. You're moving here, I suppose.
yes.
Okay.
So 11 doesn't hit.
11 does not hit. No.
Okay. Second attack. 21
that hits,
hits.
definitely. That will hit.
8. Still alive.
You're doing what type of damage are you doing? Your equalized silvered? Okay. So yeah, just wondering. So that's okay. Yeah, that's still standing, but I have to
Okay.
save for a wound.
Flurry of blows. 21. And it's magical. Another 8. Is it dead yet?
The magic fists are back.
It's a magic fist.
Hooray.
That's right. Oh my god, it's a magical fist now. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna do it.
Okay. I'm going to do my last
Good
on
job.
the other one then.
Yeah.
18.
Oh, that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
Okay. 9.
9 on the other one.
Yes. And then I'm going to disengage.
So as
'Cause
you
I can.
strike with flurry of stabs with your Ricola and your punches and kicks, especially the second rock is kind of in shock, noticing its brethren falling from one of your fists, out of all things. So it's definitely surprised at that. And then as you strike it itself with your own with another attack, it's also shocked by the fact that it's reeling in pain from a simple unarmed strike. The rock did not expect that.
Ah.
Huh.
Don't touch my dog.
Yeah.
And then I go back down.
Sounds good. So I'll move you back. You can pretty much go where
Where
you
was
want,
it?
but
Where I
I'll move
was
you
originally.
where you were?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so you fly back down there.
And then I
After
tell
that,
everybody that my magic fists are back.
your ki. You sense your ki flowing through your body.
I feel
Alright.
the power.
All right, so Sakura is up.
Am I? It's kind of hard to tell on the map where I am in relation to anybody else because we're kind of stacked on top of each other, but like, not really.
You're right here.
No,
You're
we're
here.
not.
Yeah, but like, what
It's-
Stack?
floor am I on versus
Oh,
like
You're,
the
you're on the
other
second
people's
floor.
floors?
You're on the second
Okay,
floor,
and then
and you guys have
Okay.
a rope. You guys have a rope to reach up to the third floor.
Okay.
Oh, but wait, no. you
because
don't
I
no
had
longer have a rope.
fallen.
I cut it.
Didn't I fall to the
cut
first
rope.
floor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, you
I thought
fell
I
here.
yeah, and I
Slashed.
fell to the first floor.
No,
No,
the
that's
the
okay.
lift
what
was
You
on
fell
the
to
second
this
floor.
Yeah. No, you fell on
Okay,
this
so I
floor.
fell to
Yeah, so you guys no longer have a rope to go upstairs to the third floor. You have to use the lift now. The lift is currently still on the first floor.
And is there anyone on this floor with me?
Me.
Everyone except Ostor, pretty much.
But why is
Oh, okay. Because some of these
Ezio
icons
on
are
the
like
lift?
grayed out, so it looks
I'm not
like
sure why
hard to
Ezio
tell.
is there. That's a question I'll have to figure out.
I thought
afterwards,
the
but yeah,
lift
he's not
was still
supposed to
on the
be there.
second floor.
I don't remember if we sent the lift down.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But I-
Well, you had to. You had to because the Astor and Van Richten used it to go to the first floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but then we
then they
called it
called it back up.
We called it up to
Oh.
the second floor and used the rope.
That way the
down.
damage wouldn't be so much, or the travel
Yeah.
too.
So then, so then the lift is on the second floor, and that's why Ezio is there. He's on the lift. Yeah.
Yes.
hmm So yeah, you could order the golems to raise the platform to the third floor if you wanted, Sakura. But just remind you that there's that spell there. That's
It hurts.
singular
Right,
burning.
because
I
we
don't recommend it.
did we
Quite
want to
radiant.
get to the first floor?
We can ambush the dude here.
We can probably just kill it here. We got our magic back.
What's weird about
Okay.
this floor is that there are no windows that the rocks can leverage. So they have to come down the hatch, the elevator hatch, in order to reach you. They have to squeeze to get through that because it's small and they're large.
Should I send the elevator down to the first floor to get Rudolph and Ozthor? Or since I can't do an attack right now, so I'm just trying to
You
think
can
of what the
ready your
best
attack.
move to be. Yeah, but should I send that elevator down so that way they
Well,
can come up?
ordering the elevator down is free. It's just talking. You could still
Okay.
do that and say, for example, ready an attack if something comes in reach.
Yeah.
If
You
that's
want me
what
to
you
do
want
that, Ozthor? Do you want
What
me to
was
send
that?
the elevator down to you? Do you want me to send the elevator down to you so that
I
way you
don't
can
need
come
to.
up on your turn?
No, it's fine.
Okay, what about Rudolph? Will he need
Squishy
to...
doesn't want to come up.
Would Rudolph need to come to the second floor, or is he fine where he is?
Isn't he
Well,
also
Rudolph was under
squishy?
the impression that he would. Well, Rudolph was under the
I
impression he
don't
was
know.
going to come up to help, but if Ostor has a plan,
Do you have a
did
plan,
Ostor have a
Ozthor?
plan?
I do. I mean, I just don't want to go up.
Right, but yes, we established that. But do you need Rudolph to help you, or do you want
No,
him to come up?
I'm good. He can do whatever.
Okay, well,
Well, you're
Rudolph will
controlling.
call for the
Oh,
Oh
lift.
no, you're not. You're controlling Ezio.
I'm
Never
controlling
mind.
Ezio.
So Rudolph says that if you need my assistance, by all means, send the lift down.
I think we can handle it. I think.
Okay.
That's just me.
No thanks, old man. We're good. Let's get you back to bed.
Come on, it's your nap time.
Ouch. The disrespect. Oh, God, this man's a legend.
We're just being considerate to our elders.
Oh, like your kind of man ain't Rudolph be, right?
Oh well. I mean, I had
Because he
Okay,
got a red
um,
nose.
What would I do? Oh, there's a bit of figs I could do. Okay. So,
Okay,
what do
I
you wanna
guess
do, Sandra?
Rudolph can stay down there. I'll just ready an attack, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good.
Rudolph can stay on the first floor, and Osborne can do whatever.
Okay. So then Van Richten, what is he gonna do? Okay. Hmm. Okay, so Van Richten asks if anybody's requires aid. Anybody severely hurt?
Probably Talia,
Me!
maybe?
I'm. Oh well,
Or Sarah,
Okay.
yeah.
pretty much everybody.
Oh, could be better.
I am fine. I am fine.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is okay. So here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna say, "Okay, fine, I'm coming." He orders the lift down, so the lift will start slowly coming down. Etsu should have enough time to basically just jump if he wants to stay on that floor. And I'm going to do. I'm gonna cast a spell. So Van Richten grabs a holy symbol, and you notice this Ostor, and makes a quick incantation. And shimmering energy surrounds him. And he then grabs hold of his sword cane and waits for the lift. And asks you plan on staying here for the rest of the fight?
If I have to, I'm sure we're fine.
Well, as
Say
long
so.
as you're sure.
The confidence.
Mhm. It's a shame. I would have wanted to observe your arcane prowess.
I mean, he did get to cast the spell. Just can't see the spell.
I just gotta like. Only time will tell.
Or are you only good at dancing? He says.
What's I I tell
Stay
him.
sleepless.
Well, of course I'm a good dancer. Your mom taught me.
He says, really? Mom jokes? Oh, wow. He says,
Oh,
you're not
jeez.
you're not insulting my mother. She's been dead for quite some time. He laughs. You're a funny man, Ostor. You're a funny man.
Rudolph and us are about to be best friends.
Oh god.
What
I'm not sure if some of your viewers are confused, Sparrow, but you might want to Dana, but you might want to explain why we're talking about the dance because they had.
you
For those not
you can
aware,
explain it for me.
For those
I'm
not
okay.
aware, Ostor and Van Richten had to perform some sort of dance last game in order to deactivate the tower's defenses that are currently were preventing the party from using magic. So now that they've done the dance, they had to do it perfectly in perfect sequential order. They did it together, and so now that the rest of the party can now use magic. So
That was my
hence,
whole session last week. Was the
it
dance.
was dancing, yeah. So I mean, I don't think people appreciate how nerve-wracking it was, because if any of you failed once, the whole situation would have been a lot worse.
Never made number 4
so
do one of them.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
Hey,
Number
relief pitcher. Okay.
Hey, I was in support of number 4.
Secretly, I knew you guys would blame number 4 and not Osthor, so
No, I
Osthor
would blame.
skate
No,
free.
I would. No, I would absolutely blame Ostor for that.
None of y'all were there to witness it, and I just summoned another imp. You guys would never know.
Oh, you have
That's true.
charcoal that you can use to summon another imp right
I
now?
do. Yeah.
You would know.
Anyways, so that's my turn with Van Richten. So I'm just gonna move that spell slot, and we are good. All right. So then we move to Nigel. Well, number 4 rather.
Number 4 is gonna stay with me and
Okay.
dodge.
Oh, Sparrow, I haven't moved Rufus, but you can move Rufus on your turn. So if right now he's hiding, if the rocks come down here, he will no longer be counted as hiding, because they'll see him. So it's whatever you want to do with him.
Did the lift already leave or no?
No, it's starting to go down. It takes a full turn, a full round for it to go to another floor.
Okay,
So
he's
a
going
quick
down.
jump on it. Gotcha. So Nigel is done. Oh, now we move towards rocks. Okay. So this rock's gonna have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, for both.
Well, one's dead, so there's only one rock
Ow.
left. Actually.
Hooray!
Killing it.
That dude.
I took the
innocent.
risk and killed it.
But they have magic resistance, so now they have advantage on saving throws. So let's do this. Constitution saving throw. There you have. What's the DC of your spells?
14.
Okay, no, so he does succeed. So he's gonna squeeze down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna come here.
Is he in range
Okay.
of me?
That is in range of you, and I know you
That'll
prepared your
provoke
spell.
my ready action.
Right, and also provokes Sakura's ready action. So you guys can
Oh,
both
yeah.
go ham at the same time. Yeah.
Double helix, now.
Alright. God damn, if
Double
only I was
helix,
in
yeah.
position to get advantage. Oh well.
Ooh,
Who
hell
trips and
yeah.
who?
Hell yeah. Ka-chow, ka-chow,
21 to hit.
Nice.
ka-chow.
Alright, that's just making
That's
sure
gonna
that's
hit.
the actual. Just making sure that was the actual like D20. Yeah, it looks like it is.
Yeah.
Okay. And a sneak attack because I have adjacent people.
Okay, can we just draw more comparison to the double helix comparison? Because Sakura has a silvered great axe, and Talia has a shadow blade? Talia is
Yes.
obviously Sephiroth.
Oh my god.
That means you're Cloud.
Me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh
So that
no,
means Sakura. So that
I
means
don't wanna be
Sakura
Cloud.
tricks. Sakura's the one who tricks.
Sakura's the one that fucks up.
No!
Alright, so that's so wait a minute. Sakura does silver great axe. Okay, so that's not too bad. 16, so minus. Okay. And then ooh, this one hurts. Mine's psychic. Psychic.
Yes.
Psychic. Oh.
That's full damage. That's full damage. And your
Hell
sneak
yeah.
attack also does psychic damage. Oh, that's cheating.
Ah,
Yes.
Beautiful.
We're cheating now.
It's a good
Hell
spell. It's a good
yeah.
spell. Okay, so yeah, the Shadow Blade, your axe, Sakura, doesn't do much on the rock. Its hide is
Yeah.
resistant to silvered weapons. Your Shadow Blade, though, Talia, does pierce. It strikes through the rock, right? As in a knife through hot butter, no, a hot knife through butter. But it leaves no apparent physical wound on it. But the rock holds its head in pain and lets out a loud shriek, a tormented shriek. So you definitely did something to it, and it starts bleeding from its eye socket, its beak.
yeah.
It spits out blood. Yeah. So you definitely the psychic damage your sword has caused it definitely had an impact. So after that, what I'm gonna do is the rock gets mad and he says, "Enough of this." And what he does is, yeah, I can't. Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna get hit if I do this, but hey, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Yeah, let's do this shit. Okay, so, where's my rock? I'm gonna do a strength athletics check. Strength athletics check versus. Okay, you have to do a acrobatics check, a dexterity acrobatics check, Talia.
Oh, okay. Actually, real quick question about ready actions. Does that take your reaction for a round? I was just curious about that.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
And does evasion take up your reaction for a round?
No.
Okay.
But your uncanny dodge does.
Okay. Does evasion qualify here? Because I heard dexterity
No.
saving throw. Okay. Had to
No,
be sure.
no, the dexterity acrobatics check. Sorry, if I said sorry through, my bad. But it's a dexterity acrobatics
okay.
check.
Got it.
So it's a skill check versus. He's trying to grapple
Acro-
you. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. So the rock with its two claws latches onto you. Its huge hands easily engulf you, and its claws pinching into your skin. And then, with a quick beat of its wings, the rock flies up back through the hatch. And so you're grappled. All grapple does, it means that you have a speed of 0 until you succeed on the acrobatics check versus my strength on your turn. Okay, and then you're free. Okay, you can still attack it. You can still cast spells. You can do whatever. It's just holding on to you, basically. Okay, you're not restrained or anything. Okay. but you can't move as long as you're grappled. That's it. So he's gonna move with you now. So I moved 4 to get down here. That's 20, and I've got another. How much? For speed? Yeah, I got another. Okay, so he's gonna fly back. Yeah. Flies back up here. And what's going to happen here is, unfortunately, my dear, you're going to have to do a Constitution saving throw because you fly into the effect of the spell.
Alrighty,
He's gonna
this
have-
should be fun.
Oh no!
He already rolled for it, so he's fine. But you have to roll for it. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Got it.
Oh, no.
Fucking hell.
So you take 1 roll damage from me, Steve.
What was that?
You have to
Roll
roll
damage.
radiant damage.
First
For
roll,
the,
first,
um,
okay.
This ain't good.
For the
Chief.
radiant.
Sickening radiance, yeah. 14, and you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And technically, Sparrow has a level of exhaustion too from this, right?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
It
that's
does.
right.
It leaves once they leave the area. I believe it dissipates.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Oh, so I'm fine.
Okay, you're fine. Yeah, just took the damage. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, you Talia, you have 1 level of exhaustion, which is gonna suck because it's gonna affect your ability checks, which is what you need to get out of the grapple. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate.
So unfortunately, the rock can't do more. He used his action to. I could attack someone on my way out because I have 2 attacks. That was only 1 attack. So I'll use my beak on Ezio. As he flies away, he's gonna beak Ezio. Rude, eh? Here we go. Let's do a beak. Normal attack roll. See what that does. Ooh, 11 to hit. That's not gonna hit Ezio. So Ezio easily parries the rock's beak. Deflects it with his greatsword, and then the rock continues its path upwards, goes through the sickening radiance effect.
Well,
It harms
technically,
Talia.
both Ezio and Sparrow should get attack of opportunity, correct?
Yes, so that's what I'm going to say.
Oh.
So basically, anybody who hasn't taken a reaction this turn would have an attack of opportunity. So that would be Ezio and Sparrow. Sakura
Yay.
already took
Yeah, I already did.
her
mine.
user reaction. But anybody who hasn't readied or used a reaction can. So that would be Ezio and Sparrow. Yeah, 1 attack each. You can choose to attack with your fists, Sparrow, or you can use yours. Equala, it's up to you. Ezio,
Fist,
you're gonna have to use
please.
your great sword. But Ezio,
Magic
you can use a spell
I have a question.
as a, because you have Warcaster, so you can use one of his spells as an attack of opportunity. Okay,
Quick question.
I'm talking to Steve. Yep.
So since it was
sorry.
here, do I get advantage because Talio's here?
So he was no, because it was here, right? And you're not flanking it from here. For you to have flanking, Talia would have been here.
On the wall?
Yeah. Yeah, well, she can't. But what I mean is because the rock was.
I thought it
basically
was here.
right?
Okay.
The
Yeah.
rock was here, right?
Yeah.
So that doesn't count for flanking. For flanking, Talia needs to be in this square
Gotcha.
or this square.
Okie doke.
If you would have to either be here in order for, or you'd have to be here to flank with Talia. You have to be really on the opposite side.
Okie doke. 15?
Get back here. That will hit, I think. Yes, it hits.
Woohoo.
8. Magical.
With your fists? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So a little 8 damage. Perfect.
Is it half?
And,
Is that half?
No, he takes full damage from your fists. Because
No, I mean-
your key.
Is he bloodied?
I have to check that. Just full HP. No, he's fine. He's not there yet.
Close.
Not
He's
quite.
close.
And then we have Ezio. So what is Ezio doing?
Ezio, does he get an attack of opportunity?
He does.
Yes.
He has Warcaster. So with Warcaster, he can use a spell.
Ooh.
Yeah, his best spell I would recommend is one of the melee cantrips he has. I think it's Green Flame Blade, or if he has Booming Blade. Those are really good.
It has to be a
as opportunity
cantrip?
attacks. No, it has to be any spell that's one action casting time, and it has to target one creature only. So like no cone spells, no fireballs. It has to be a single target
Okay.
spell.
I have a question,
has
and I
to-
don't
yeah.
know how this works. What if he was to cast Lightning Lure?
Yeah, Lightning Lure would work. It would definitely work, yeah.
Would it slow down it because it can basically pull the creature back to you?
It would definitely work.
Okay, we'll do that.
That's cool, actually. It's a really good move. Perfect. So you have to roll, if you go into his first sheet, you should have Lightning Lure to roll for the attack roll. It should be somewhere on
Okay.
this
Yeah,
on his
sure.
list
I'll
of attacks, yeah.
Lightning Lure, there it is.
And I have to do a saving throw. DC 15. Why does it say spell save DC 14 here? What is the spell save DC for spells if you look on the spell sheet? 15 or 14?
It's 15.
Okay. Alright, so I have to do a saving throw. Ooh, but yeah, magic resistance. Okay, here it goes. It's a, what type of saving throw is it? Reflex? Dexterity?
Strength.
Strength. Whoa, okay. It's my total. Yeah, I am fine.
Okay.
So the Lightning Lure has to fail the saving throw? Or be pulled and feet straight run towards you and then take. Okay, yeah, he takes the damage afterwards. Yes, unfortunately, your lightning whip wraps around one of its legs, but it pulls away before you can actually pull it towards you and shock it. So it does move away. So the rest of the round continues, and yes, Sparrow did her attacks. Okay, we're good. Now we're done with the frog. Now it's Talia's turn.
Okay, question. How high up am I from like the from the second floor?
So basically, he moved another 20. You're on floor level. He isn't really high. He just basically squeezed through that hatch.
Okay, so I'm on the third floor.
Yes.
And how far is the drop to the second floor from here?
From the hole.
Yeah.
It's 20. It's 20 feet.
Okay.
It's 20 feet per floor.
Okay, so either option A, I just keep attacking and we see what happens, or we try and break out.
Right. Just remember, you have disadvantage on the ability check to escape the grapple. Yeah.
See, I don't have a lot of HP, but attacking sounds kind of worth it.
You do hit pretty hard.
That's assuming I even hit.
It's gonna be
Actually,
important that Osdor stops concentrating on the spell when his turn comes up, because, yeah, you don't want to be hit by that spell next round.
Question: if I'm grappled, can I still steady aim?
Yep, nothing prevents you from doing that.
Okay, cool. I might just
Might
say
as well, right?
fucking. I might just say fucking an attack.
Might as well do steady aim, right? I mean, you can't move anyway. So.
Yeah, I say fuck it. We're gonna
Okay.
steady aim with the Shadow Blade.
Sounds good.
$20 to hit.
Oh, that's going to hit.
23.
Ooh, 23. That's gonna bloody it.
Ooh.
Bloodied, and I have to do a Constitution saving throw. Is it Constitution for this guy? Or I think so. Yeah, it's Constitution. Oh, no, it's Wisdom actually. There we go. Okay, so he doesn't have a wound, but he's bloodied. Okay, so all right. So you.
I'm assuming
do
I
a
can't
quick-
try to break out with. I'm assuming the dexterity acrobatics check would be an action.
It is an action, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so you succeed in slashing, and yeah, you slash it with your Shadow Blade, and it reels in pain once more, but it maintains its grip. It's definitely hurt. Like the creature is limping, it's hurting, but it's eyeing that broken wall on this here in the north. Western corner of the tower. It wants to escape through there with you. So, after that, we fall to Ezio. What does Ezio do?
Can Ezio see the rook?
He does see him, yes. From the
Okay.
hall, yeah.
We're gonna do Wand of Magic Missile.
Smart, okay. Cool.
Oh. And can I cast it at level 2 and use a level 2 spell slot?
No, well, go read the wand first, because the wand, I think, doesn't use spell slot, it uses charges. And depending on how many charges you use, it allows you to either increase the damage or...
Okay, I'm just
So if
gonna
I
go
go-
with level 1 here anyway.
Gonna check here. I just want to make sure I got this right. One of Magic Missile. You create a 3 goes down.
Wait, Paul. Question.
Yes.
I didn't use my
Yes.
bonus action. Can we go back for a second?
Yeah.
Or is
after
that
this,
not allowed?
yeah, we can. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So it does 2 force damage. Okay. So he can't avoid that. No saving throw. So magic resistance doesn't apply. Okay. So you take out the wand from your belt, point it at it, and fire a bolt of energy that strikes the back of the rock. It hurts it a bit, not enough to distract it or prevent it from continue to move away. So anything else from Ezio?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. So what did you want to do with your bonus action, Natalia?
Am I able to see this? I'm able to see the second floor from here.
You do see it, yes. Oh, I know what he's doing.
Oh, wait, Paul. It creates 3 darts. So do they all do 2 damage?
Oh, it creates 3 darts?
It says you create
Oh.
3 glowing darts.
Yeah, okay, so let me just make sure that I got this right, though. Wand of Magic Missile. I just want to read the item. Wand of Magic Missile. 5. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure it works exactly like the spell. This one has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast Magic Missile. For 1 charge, you cast the first level version of the spell. You can increase the spell slot level by 1 for each additional charge you expend. Okay, that's how I thought. The one regains 1d6 expended charges daily at dawn. Okay, so yeah, it's I guess the first level of the spell, so yeah, it would be two other darts. You're right. So just basically reroll the damage. Just click on the damage, I guess, 2 more times.
Well, I think all darts are 2. I think that's the deal with it, right?
No. You would have
Oh.
to roll the damage for each bolt of energy.
Alright, 1d4 plus 1.
Just reroll, yeah. There you go. Did you do 10 damage? You mother! Wow.
Well, I gave you the out.
Jesus. I have to roll Constitution saving throws with these. Damn it! 1 second. Wisdoms. 1, 0.
It's like, you
You kidding me?
motherfucker.
He's got a fucking wound. He's got a wound because of a freaking what the hell? Okay, yeah. So actually, it actually did distract it quite a bit. 3 bolts hit it, and one of them knocks him off balance a bit, and he's definitely limping more now. My plan just changed, especially with what Tao's about to do. I know exactly what she's gonna do.
Alright.
That fucking spell. Now you understand why this is the best teleportating spell in the game, bro.
Nice.
So, yeah, I can see the
Uh,
second floor. What? Just remind me, what's the
you can
distance
see.
between here and the floor?
20 feet, so you're fine.
Okay,
Because you're 30 feet
yeah,
from
we're
me.
gonna use that bonus action to cast Misty Step.
Son of a bitch. Oh my god.
It's a new spell. I
Ding.
forgot about it until I started looking at my spell list again.
There you go. Oh, such a good spell.
Get me the fuck out of here. And this is one I get a free use of every day.
It's so good. It's so good. Do you have Misty Step? Hmm. Oh, one second, my daughter's crying. She was moving. Now she seems to be crying a bit. I might have to go and give her a pacifier. She was not sleeping well yesterday, but now she seems to be doing okay. Okay. All right. So, as you summon the weave around you, your body coalesces into this mystical silvery mist, and your body, as it takes this misty form, right, the rock no longer holds you in its claws, and you, in a flash of mystic light, your body coalesces below on the second floor and appears 30 feet, as far as 30 feet away from your starting position in any square you choose. You reform in this mist, this silvery mist, and then your body recoalesces at that location. So you can move your character wherever you want. Or actually, here, I'll put you on the second floor. You can move your... Oh, that's the rock. I don't want to move the rock. Here you go. And you can move... Okay, the rock unleashes some sort of a curse and an abyssal that you do not understand. Unless you... Anybody here speaks abyssal?
Hold on, do it.
Nope.
I
don't
do.
think so. I think I speak.
You,
Oh,
you
shit.
Don't. You don't.
But I
You
have
speak
Abyssal on my
Abyssal?
sheet.
What?
I speak
I have
Draconic.
Elvish, Draconic, Abyssal, Celestial. That's what's on my sheet.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what's the worst part of this? He's gonna take radiant damage and start. Oh my god. Okay, so so. Well, you hear the colloquial version of "fuck" in Abyssal. Okay, that's pretty much what you hear. And yeah, the rock is pissed off. But in common, he actually screams the following before he says, "I will relay to my master the nature of your treachery. He will know of your treachery."
Oh fuck.
So,
Sounds like it's time to kill him.
Hoster, do you do anything?
Thor,
You might be muted.
are you muted, babe? Thor? I can't hear him talking. Ooh,
Steve?
sorry. Let me
Where did he
go down.
go?
Sorry, I went to had a
Oh.
bio break.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Without telling us? How dare you?
So what I want to do, I can't see it, correct? Because of the lift's in the way.
Correct. You do not see it now.
Okay. I am going to hop outside. Okay, let's just actually do this correct. So 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll go here.
Okay, next to the wagon. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ready.
Yes.
Rule of Mython's Psychic Lance. If I see the rook to fire at it.
Okay. All right. So you cast the spell. You keep it in your hand. You're ready to release it to materialize into the psychic lance. As soon as you see the rock, if you see the rock.
Yes.
Just so you know, though, if you're doing that, though, you still use a spell slot. So.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. So with that being said, we then move to Sparrow. Sparrow, what do you do?
Hit and run.
Fly
Oh
back.
wait.
You're gonna.
Oh. Can
You
I
wanna head back up there?
Well,
Should
he's
people
gonna
look
have
down at the
partial
first floor
cover,
map?
right?
Right now, he would have. Yes, from here, you can't even attack him. You don't even see him. You have to move where Ezio is, on top of Ezio, type of thing.
Yeah,
To be
it
able
can
to,
fly up there.
Okay.
But not on the 3rd floor. I mean, like, can I see
Gotcha.
him through the hatch opening?
Yes. Yeah. As long as you go up on top of Ezio, but not on the 3rd floor, you could see it. Part of his body. It will have cover, some cover, but it won't have total cover.
But I
You'll
won't be in
you'll be
the
able to
radiant
target.
thing, right?
Well, if you attack physically, you will touch the radiance, right? Because remember, the effect of the radiant energy will, if you put your arm in there, right, you'll get hurt. But
Just
if you
roll high
fire
enough, it won't
something,
matter.
if you fire something from down there, you're fine.
The equal doesn't have reach, huh?
Well, I think you can throw it. Can't you?
It'll land on
Can
Ezio
it
if
be
I do.
thrown? Not if you hit. If you miss,
True.
then maybe. No, if you miss, it'll probably just end up on the 3rd floor, right? You'll have to go and pick it up.
I thought he would, or Oster would release it yet, but I guess not.
He has no idea.
Well,
Now we're
Yeah,
trying to
it's true, he doesn't
fight
know. That is-
these things? Okay. No, let's
No, but he
see.
doesn't know. He doesn't know that. For example, you guys went into the area of a spell. He has no idea.
Right.
He doesn't see anything.
Let's see. Is the lift on the 1st floor?
It actually just
Second
yes.
floor.
Yeah, yes, it's on the second floor. Now we got you guys just started a new round. So yes, it's on the second floor. It just arrived.
Oh, okay. Mm. What do I
No,
have?
you guys called it back to the first floor. It's on the first floor. My bad. It's on the first floor because
Yeah, Rudolph.
Yeah, because Van
called it.
Richten
Oh.
called for it.
yeah,
Or,
yeah. So it's on the first floor now.
Okay,
So-
Rufus
so-
is gonna move out of the lift.
Wait, could we circle back
Mhm.
to my turn? If it's on the first floor, can I look up to like the third floor and see it?
Yeah, yes, you could see it. You're right.
Okay.
You could.
Got it. I was under the impression that the lift was on the second
Yeah, that-
floor, blocking my view.
Yes, that is my bad. Yes, so you would have been able to see it. So, would you want to attack with your lance there, or at that time?
Yes.
Or? Oh, I see. Okay, so I'll just finish Sparrow's turn and I'll let you go at it.
Okay.
But you
What
didn't
the
release the thing, right?
Correct.
Alright. Mm. What do I have that I can throw? Do I want to throw it, though? From my angle, would it, if I do miss, would it hit Ezio? Or is it going to be, like,
No.
stuck up there? Or?
No, it's not gonna fall on Ezio.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll throw my Equa.
Maybe if you roll a 1, like a natural 1, maybe.
Oh.
Something's gotta happen if you roll a natural 1, but normally you'll be fine. Oh,
19.
that will
It hits.
Yes. Okay, so okay. All right. It you throw it. It hits the shoulder of the rock, and then it falls, basically back down on your floor next to you. I'll put it like I don't know, put it right here.
Okay.
There we go.
Thanks.
Yep. Anything else?
Yes.
Hey, Osdor, can you release that spell? It hurts.
And that's it.
The pain. Oh, the pain. My searing flesh.
So, Astor, you can unleash your spell if you want.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
So
What is
I'll
it
break
called again?
concentration, and then I'm doing my psychic lance.
You break concentration on Sickening Radiance?
Correct.
Okay. Is Sickening Radiance on the map or on the token layer? 1 second.
The
Token.
world may never know.
Oh, it's on the map layer, I think. Delete? Yes, it was on the map layer. Alright, Sickening Radiance should be gone now.
Okay, I
You guys
am.
Did you guys see the green effect of Sickening Radiance?
Yes.
Yeah.
That green sphere? Okay, you saw it. Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah, and you can unleash your spell. Okay. So, Rolathim's Psychic Lance. I have to do a saving throw, or it's an attack roll on your part?
Intelligence
saving
saving, DC 15,
What?
half damage.
Intelligence. Intelligence. Since when do you roll intelligence saving throws in this game? Oh my god.
Since when are my
Thank God.
brains being tested?
Thank God for magic resistance. Okay, here goes my saving throw. DC is what? For 14? 15?
15.
Oh. Ooh. Let me read this thing. You unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from your forehead at a creature that you can see within range. Oh, you're going Jedi on me. Okay. Alternatively, you can utter a creature's name. If the name, yeah, you don't know its name. Make an intelligence saving throw and fail save the target takes. Ooh, okay.
It's also 120 feet.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Okay, yeah. So I take full damage. So this is gonna hurt. How much damage did you do with this thing?
Kill it. Kill it.
28, but you also have to do. Or you're incapacitated and you're flying, so you're probably going to take fall damage.
Well, I'm on the floor level actually, so I'm not really flying high, and I won't fall through the small hole, so I'm fine. But how much damage? 28.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. 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 That's gonna do it, my friend. So also your eyes blaze with an intense, otherworldly light as you grasp. As you are you using an arcane focus for this, or do you use focus?
Yeah, I have a focus.
Okay, so you grasp onto your focus, channeling your arcane fury from your patron, and with a sharp, focused gesture, you conjure a gleaming spectral lance of pure psychic energy, and you hurl it towards the rock. The lance pierces through the creature's skull, causing it to convulse violently before collapsing lifelessly to the ground. Its mind shattered beyond repair. Good job. And I guess Strahd's not gonna get the news. Bummer. Bummer.
Well, knowing him, there's probably ravens watching the whole thing.
That's right. Oh, all right. So, just gonna stop the music in a second here. Give me a sec. Just to switch the audio. Yeah, I think you guys are inside the tower. There we go.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
We didn't die.
Hooray!
No, you good.
My body
Congratulations,
hurts.
guys. Guys, how much XP do you guys have?
Also, that level of exhaustion was only from the sickening radiance, right? So I don't have that anymore.
Correct. You no longer have it. And I will give you guys
Shit
XP
out of here.
now. Rocks give you a total of how much XP?
Does anyone know how much XP it is for next level?
48.
48,000.
48,000? Okay. I didn't
Yeah.
update it on my sheet.
I'm not gonna have Van Richten take some of your XP. So,
He doesn't need it.
no, he doesn't. So you guys are just 5. So here it goes. Divided by 5. Everybody gets 1,380 from this fight.
Hell yeah.
1,380.
Yep. So Van Richten arrives upstairs on the second floor and then notices that all is well.
Hooray.
Party.
And he says, well, I guess your friend Astor was right. You didn't need my help.
I pick up
Well,
my
do you
Yukla.
know any healing magic?
Oh, yeah, that too.
I can tend to your wounds. That I can do.
Please and thank you.
So I'm just going to check his sheet real quick. Van Richten. I was setting up a good spell to help you guys, but you guys didn't need the help.
We were fine. A bit of seared flesh, but we're fine.
A little radiation. Also,
I
literally
did
use
Just a-
radiation.
Just a
I-
little
He literally
cancer.
used-
I think I did more damage to my team members than the actual. And
Yeah.
it wasn't even my fault.
And you didn't know. You couldn't know. I didn't have no idea.
Sparrow went into it willingly. I was dragged into it.
You guys kept going in there, and all I could think of was the scene from Zoolander where they're like, the flyals are in the computer, the birds are in the giant ball, and just go caveman, abandon all sense of logic.
+4. Okay. So how much is that? So, Van Richten places his hand on your shoulder, Talia, and positive energy fills your body and heals some of your wounds. He asks if you feel better.
Still hurts. Still
Okay.
Still bloody.
I'll do another one.
Thank you.
Another one.
Wait, do I see this
And another
happening?
You do?
I don't have another spell to use for cure wounds.
Oh, wow. 18 now. There goes the second one.
Alright, we're no longer bloodied.
Anybody else need some healing? Ezio's a little hurt. He is wounded. He's bloodied, actually.
He's half,
I'll do
yeah.
another one. Yeah, I'll do another one. I got spell slots to use, so.
If you want to heal me more, I won't say no.
Oh my god, this guy's sucking me on the spell slots.
Wait. Osthor will use a healing light.
Okay, on who?
Talia.
Okay.
I
Oh,
lost
sorry.
a lot
I didn't
of
mean to do
health.
that.
Okay. A wave of positive energy pulses from Ostor to Talia, further restoring her health.
This should be enough. It had 14 health there.
That's not bad. Okay.
I hit you with my paltry 5 healing and I give you a thumbs up.
We're back up to 51. I'll take it.
And I suppose you grab your Ecola, Sparrow?
Yes, I did. And then I guess I'm gonna use my remaining key for some quickened healing.
Cool. Oh, you channel your key and you heal your own wounds. Look at you. And,
Well, I'm assuming that we're gonna do like at least a short rest after this or something. Hopefully.
That's up to you. That's up to you guys. Rufus comes back to you, elated
Yes.
that the creatures have been defeated.
Yay. Ooh, you're a good boy.
That was a close one. You almost lost your pup.
I know.
Okay. So Van Richten says, well, I suppose this means this place is compromised now. And I think it's safe to assume that Strahd knows that we are collaborating now.
Dang.
I mean, it's a possibility,
Yeah.
but
It's
we
most
killed
likely
all the
yes.
rocks before they could go back. So,
Yeah, but he's got, birds. No offense.
and the wolves.
God knows how many creatures he has around Barovia.
Yeah. We have to assume that we've been compromised.
I mean, if
Based
that
on-
was the
based
case,
on
then
Ru-
you would have known a
Based on
long
how
time ago.
Rudolph reacted when we talked about the wolves and the spiders, I'm assuming they were servants of Strahd.
Yeah.
As he's said multiple times to those close to him, he is the land.
Yeah.
Mm.
But on that point, one thing I didn't really have time to tell you before we were interrupted by the demons, and I think it would guide you on your next step, is that Strahd's strength and weaknesses and the extent and the knowledge surrounding all of his power is in his memoirs. Reading his memoirs will allow you to better understand it. And I think it would be vital for you to find this tome if you hope to confront him successfully.
Mm.
Now, this tome was once at one point in my hands. It no longer is. I don't know where it is located now.
Where was it last?
I had it here, but it was taken from me. It was taken from me quite some time ago.
Do you know by
In fact,
who?
it's Strahd's main agents. It doesn't matter who. Point is, it's been gone for quite some time. I lost it before leaving Ravenloft the last time I came. Before leaving Barovia last time I came.
Mm.
So I haven't been able to find it since returning here. This means this is not Van Richten's first trek to Barovia. He's been here before. And he kind of said that, I think, in his story he told you guys earlier, a couple of games back, right? When he was telling you how
Yeah.
he was able to infiltrate Castle Ravenloft. He had
Right.
discovered when Strahd actually goes dormant for a long extended period of time. And he used that opportunity to sneak into Castle Ravenloft and enter Strahd's chambers. And there he was able to find his memoirs. He escaped with the memoirs, but they were, unfortunately, they were taken back. So, but he doesn't know where the memoirs are, and he doesn't. It's, I mean, maybe Strahd still has them. It could be in Castle Ravenloft. He doesn't know.
Oh,
But
that's helpful.
I will have you guys all roll an intelligence check though.
Intelligence.
Just a straight intelligence.
Intelligence.
Just a straight intel, yeah.
Well,
To recall
I
something.
am not very.
All right, so anyone who rolled 10 remembers that. Remember the Taroka reading that you guys have?
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you guys go back to your Taroka readings real quick? And I think I put those.
Which one?
We got all 5 cards.
Oh, okay.
In
So
here.
some of them are completed, or actually only one's complete. The
Remind me
tax
which
Yeah,
one.
you guys
collector.
have
The tax collector
you
is
guys have the
complete.
sword.
Oh,
Tax
I'll
collector's complete?
retag you
Okay.
guys. There.
So remember, if you guys go and read the
Oh
monk
yeah, we have
card,
Sword of Sunlight. Okay.
the monk card.
Okay.
The monk card, according to
Hidden behind the sun in the house of a saint.
Ah. So that's
and
where
this
we'll
card
find
tells
the memoirs.
this card tells of history, knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. So knowledge of the ancient here maybe so the keyword ancient here is key because Strahd is
He's
also known
ancient.
as the ancient. He is the ancient, he is the land, right? So maybe this is actually not a metaphor, it refers to Strahd potentially, right? So that could be the tone.
Do you by chance know where the house of a saint is?
Well, I mean, any church will do, but
I
there would be Church of
I
St. Tendrils, but
It
there's also
needs
the
to
Abbey of
be
St.
Any closely
I
related
think
to the
the
sun.
Morning Lord.
yeah, I think Saint Markovia's was maybe what we were looking at.
Yeah, the Abbey of St. Marco would definitely be aligned with the Church of the Morning Lord.
It's in Crest, correct?
Yes, that would be in Kresk to the west. There's also obviously the Church of St. Hadrils, if that's of any interest to you. And of course, there's what's left of the Church of the Morning Lord in the town of Barovia. And to me, that's the only churches in the area. He doesn't seem to know about the small, dilapidated church you guys found on the way on the Svalich Road when you were traveling to Valaki. But yeah, those would be the churches that come to mind in Barovia. Why is that? Why is the church important?
We had a Vistani tell us would be a prophecy, but there is knowledge of the ancient there.
And you trust
Hidden
this
behind
Vistani?
the sun. I mean, as much as we trust anyone in Barovia, I would say.
Maybe as much as we trust you.
Yeah.
I see.
Some of her
One,
prophecies have already come true.
one of
Mhm.
So
one of these readings has come true already.
Yes.
Mm.
Like I point to the
I would
sword.
just be careful. I would just be mindful, though, that the Vistani are known to be agents of Strahd, especially in Barovia. So be careful.
Well, we did find that sword. Hilt.
Speaking of that sword, do you know anything about this, Rudolph? And I pull out
oh,
the hilt of the sunblade.
Hmm. Very intrigued.
didn't
He
it
puts
work?
his.
Didn't it turn on last time, or when we were fighting the shadow monsters or
It was
whatever?
during the
Yeah.
the vision.
Yeah.
So after the vision, it died or turned off.
Hmm. He says this is a very intricate blade. Well, pommel of a blade, if you will.
Bladeless hilt.
Hmm. He says the way the hilt is built, that blue crystal, it is familiar, oddly familiar. Where have I seen this before? Where did you find this?
It
Sparrow,
was
it came from a
Uh,
Vistano, right?
yes, yes.
The
It was
Vistani
in
have it.
their treasury.
Hmm. Oh,
Do you
I think I
know
remember now.
if this sword belonged to Strahd or even Sergei?
Yes, now that you mention it, yes. Sorry, I had to roll for him, but he does remember. Okay, so, um, you guys are not the only one to do intelligence checks. Okay, so, um, yes. This is, without a doubt, now that you mention it, this is what we call the Sun Sword. It used to be a bladed weapon. And you can actually see here, and he points at the base of just at the base of the blade's edge, where the blade would start, right, where it connects with
Mm-hmm.
the hilt, and you can actually notice what remains of shards of steel that would have probably been part of the blade. So he said this has been shattered. This sword has been destroyed, been broken. And the reason why it's called the Sun Sword is because it was a magical weapon that radiated divine radiance at one point. And it's said to have been passed down in generation by um, the most devout clerics of the Morning Lord. and it's quite renowned for defeating undead. This is actually the sword that Saint Andrel used to protect Wallachia where on the day where she perished. She fought back the undead with this weapon. And if it were not for this weapon, Wallachia would probably have fallen. It's been passed down ever since, and its last known wielder before it disappeared from the annals of history was to be Sergei von Zarevich. When he arrived in the Barovin Valley, he was to be ordained as the high priest by Strahd himself. However, as you probably well know, Sergei's plan changed after he met Tatiana. So he decided to forego his duty to the church and his aspirations of being high cleric. So rumors were that he no longer had any right to wield the weapon anymore. You had to go to the next high priest. Others speculated that the weapon had simply disappeared. But what I remember reading is that the weapon had been destroyed, and had been destroyed after Sergei died, because Sergei was still wielding this weapon, holding this weapon. It was still his property on the day of his wedding. And after he had died, rumor has it that Strahd had ordered to be destroyed. He had his servant wizard named Kazan, and you guys can all roll intelligence check on Kazan because that's a name I've mentioned before. He had ordered Kazan to destroy the weapon after his brother's death. Okay, let's just see here what your results are. Wow. Okay, so
I don't remember shit.
Astor, Sakura, don't
Me neither.
remember. Sparrow,
well.
and Talia.
I guess I do.
Well, just out of curiosity, everybody's been to this tower before, right? Everybody's been to the tower together. You guys were not separated when you came. No, you guys were all together.
Yes, we were all here.
Yeah, we're all
okay,
here.
So Sparrow and Talia, you guys, and I would actually have to have Astor roll advantage on this, I think, because he's the one who deciphered a lot of the ruins and inscriptions on the tower. So I would say, yeah, you're only too short, Astor. So I think if you were to have a +5 with advantage, I would give it to you. So yeah, so Sparrow, Talia, and Astor, you guys can remember that. So the tower you are currently in right now is Kazan's tower.
Oh.
He's the one who built this tower. Okay, he was a mage, and he had become Strahd's advisor, if you will. And so, following Sergei's death, rumor has it that Kazan had ordered. Kazan was ordered to first destroy the sword, if you will. And so, what he would have appeared to have done is, because it's a magical weapon, the process would have been, it seems, to have separated the hilt from the blade, which Kazan would have seemed to have accomplished. But it seems that he was unable to at least destroy the hilt. So that's interesting. But then that Richten tells you it's all well and good that this prophecy of the Vistania you would find this has occurred, but what use is a hilt of a weapon?
But the blade has worked for us before when we were fighting shadows.
But it has no blade. What do you mean the blade hasn't worked?
It has no blade, but radiant light basically shot out of it.
Yeah.
And
Could it be because it was during the past, technically?
It's possible. I heard a voice from the hilt. Trying to remember exactly what the wording was that he used. But yes, a voice spoke to me. I believe only I could hear it. When I brought the blade out, the light shot out of it.
That is peculiar. There's no testament of what you're saying. Maybe this is something that was kept closely guarded. Maybe there was a closely guarded secret of its respective wielder at the time. I know nothing of this.
At the time, we
Hmm.
were seeing a vision of the night Strahd killed Sergei. After the vision went away, the blade stopped working again. So I wonder if just being able to see Sergei caused it to activate.
So you're saying that the blade is somehow connected to Sergei still,
Possibly, yes.
but Sergei's dead. That doesn't make any sense.
And we've already talked about how I believe it's possible I am basically the reincarnation of Sergei.
But then why isn't the sword attuned to you if you are the reincarnation of Sergei?
Oh, great.
That's what
Why
I'm
did it
not
take a
sure
Right.
of.
Unless.
But again, only the voice, I'm the only one that heard it. No one else did.
How about this? Could you stay in still for a moment?
Okay,
Do I have the spell cast?
I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm scared.
I have to cast. Okay. So basically, he performs 2 incantations, 2 spells that you notice. You can do it, or anybody who sees Van Richten cast these spells can actually roll an Arcana check to decipher what he is doing. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Not that
smart this
smart on
time.
these spells.
Arthur, you're still rolling with advantage. Remove that advantage. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So it's a first level spell, so the DC is 11. So there are 2 first level spells. Okay. So the first spell, everybody pretty much gathers that is it's a detect magic spell, and then you cast the second spell, which only a few of you perceive as being a spell of evil detection, basically. And what he comes to the conclusion is that he says, "I think you're cursed, my dear."
What?
Oh, shit.
What
There's
kind of
something.
curse?
It's an imprisonment curse. Something has. Oh, something is like a weight is on you, and it's preventing you from accessing something. I don't know what, but perhaps it's linked to this nature of yours that you perceive as being Sergei's that's within you. But you're something is you're not whole, so to speak. Something is blocking you from being whole.
Do you know of a way to lift this curse?
It appears to be a powerful curse. It looks like a complex curse. I don't know. It seems to be a curse that's affecting your mind. Do you do you are there things that you have forgotten or that are elusive to you? Things that you should remember that you know don't remember?
Yes, there is. The night we were at Castle Ravenloft.
You were at Castle Ravenloft. Did you guys tell this to Fenrican? I don't remember. Did you?
I don't
No idea.
remember.
I don't
I don't
remember either, but I'm saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do
I
it.
don't
Let's
think
do
we would
this.
have hid it from him because,
Okay.
why
So
not?
let's say he's shocked that you guys went to Castle Ravenloft. He says, okay. And What happened at Castle Ravenloft? Was Strahd present? He must have been.
I know he had me under some charm spell. And in the middle of the night, I saw a ghost running through Castle Ravenloft. I believe Tatiana's ghost. And so
Fascinating.
I followed it throughout the castle, followed it outside, and saw her jump off of a balcony. Believe
Oh,
it.
you saw a phantom. You saw a phantom.
Yes.
So basically, when strong emotions remain attached to a specific location due to a tragic event sometimes, where emotions run so high that they live an imprint on that location. That's what you saw. And I can imagine there were powerful emotions that night. It was the night of Sergei's death and Tatiana's suicide. So
And
it makes total sense.
after she jumped, Strahd was there behind me. I was under the charm spell. I couldn't refuse him.
Yes.
He brought me through a portal into his room. I remember him undressing me, and then after that, I don't remember anything until the morning.
Sorry, you went through that. Um, well, I think Strahd obviously probably cursed you somehow. There's something that happened that night. He does not want you to.
I think you cut out there, Paul. Or I don't know if you
And
cut out or
when
you
the.
stopped talking.
Oh, there.
Hmm?
He's back. You cut
Okay.
out.
I cut out? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not too sure up to what point you heard, but so basically Strahd must have placed some form of curse on you, a curse that affects your memory, and that memory is basically what's the key, I suppose, to you connecting with this weapon, and it's somehow tied to Sergei.
Just further proof to me that I am a reincarnation of Sergei. Strahd knows it.
And he wanted to keep it from you,
But
maybe.
if you're a reincarnation of Sergei, why would Strahd want to um uh how do I put this delicately? Why would he uh why would he
Well,
take you to bed?
well, I guess we don't know if he even did or not. I don't know.
True. True.
All we know now is I'm cursed.
There could
Sparrow is
be.
also cursed.
Oh,
Cursed
Yeah,
yeah.
but in a
buddies.
different way.
That
Woe is
curse.
me for
I
this
don't
terrible
remember if
fate
we
that has bestowed
found a
me. And then,
solution.
yeah, Sparrow's just shivering in the corner, like,
Yeah, that curse is something I could maybe potentially do for you, something for you, Sparrow. Unfortunately, your curse, Talia, I think is beyond my abilities. However,
Do you know of
um,
anyone who could help?
I know I don't know much of the man, but he
Okay.
is rumored to have powerful divine abilities, um, otherworldly, it seems, according to certain accounts. I've never met the man, but he may have the skills needed to absolve you of this. Um, and it so happens he is currently staying where there's likely to be a church with a symbol of a sun. So perhaps there's value in
Oh.
going there. He's currently in Kresk. He's at the Abbey of St. Markovia. We don't know
And
his name.
what is his name?
He's all.
Oh,
We don't know his name. Nobody knows his name. He's only referred to as the Abbot.
the Abbot.
Apparently,
Does
he's a
that
very
name ring
charming.
any bells to us? Have we heard that name before?
Nope. Nope.
You
Nope.
sure I don't know
He
with my
just.
weird connection to Barovia that we now know
Nope.
why we have a connection?
No, no, you do not know this man. And he would have appeared, according to gossip, he would have simply have appeared out of nowhere in Kreska one day, and and he's a priest, it would seem, or some cleric of some kind, of
Hmm.
of quite some power, according to accounts of people who've witnessed him, who met him, or spoken to him. Um, he's extremely charismatic, it seems, and some say powerful. Has a strong connection to the Morning Lord, according to accounts, and so
Th-
yes, you would need a powerful cleric in this case, and I think he could be the one to help you.
This guy sounds exactly like me.
So modest.
Mhm.
So very modest.
Mm. So perhaps a trip to Kresk would be in order eventually.
Yeah.
Um, that being said, for you, Sparrow, I will be able to do something for you tonight. Um, we might want to reinstore the protections of the tower, though. Right now, the only thing that prevented the hags from entering your dreams while you sleep, right, would have been the tower's defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, if you go to sleep tonight and you do not do something about the tower's defenses, I won't be able to prevent. Well, I may be able to prevent them from targeting you, but um, I wouldn't necessarily be able to prevent them from entering the tower. I don't think any of us right now, after what we've just fought through, want to face a couple of hags. So I think it would be
I could
prudent to
take them.
reinstate. I think it would be prudent to reinstate the defenses of the tower. But it's up to you, really.
I will
I
help
would have a.
in any way I can. Yes.
All you have to do,
I
my
don't
dear,
have to
is
dance,
sleep.
do I? I don't
No,
dance
no,
very
no,
well. Okay.
no. We'll leave the dancing to Astor, of course.
Oh,
At least he's a good person.
I mean, I'm not getting younger. This back is aching. I
do I
don't
have
have
to
the
do
move
it
I used to
8
have.
times?
Yes, in the proper order with no mistakes. Otherwise, you guys are gonna summon a nice blue dragon. Fun.
Hmm.
Let's not.
So how do we reinstate it?
You do the same dance.
They gotta
Oh.
dance.
Right.
Oh, good lord.
Let's leave.
Seriously?
I'll
Let's leave the performers to it.
Okay.
Alternatively, if you do not want to go through this and we don't reinstate the tower's defenses, I would have a spell that I can maintain. Oh, one sec. Let me double check how long I can maintain this. Can I have this spell up for the whole day? Oh, one sec. Where is it? Magic circle. There it is. 20-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy centered on a point on the ground that you can see within range. Glowing runes appear wherever the cylinder intersects with the floor or other surfaces. That's the duration of this thing. Casting time 1 minute, range, duration 1 hour. Ooh. And if I use a higher spell slot, when you cast a spell using a 4 spell slot or higher, duration increases by 1 hour for each slot above third. 1 hour. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So it
that's
wouldn't
not
be the
gonna
whole
do
night.
it.
I'm gonna do
I can
it.
do the dance.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Don't make me dance.
Okay.
Alright, so 8 of them with advantage, right?
So yes, but before we do that, you guys want to do a short rest?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay,
please.
perfect.
Rest while we can.
What time is it, anyways?
It's about 15 to 7 p.m. in the game. So if you guys want to do a short rest, depending on how long you want to make it, you want to do a 10-minute short rest or a full hour? 10 minutes gives you can
Full
use your
hour?
healing.
Well, here's a question: are we sleeping here tonight?
I think that was the plan.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes, to help me rid of
You might
the.
as well do an hour then.
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so
Well, if
while you
I
guys do the rest,
yeah.
huh? While
Well, if
you guys
I'm
do the
about
rest,
to
I mean, you guys could do the dancing and all that stuff at the same
yeah.
time, you know? Yeah, that could be
Okay.
something. So, Allstore, the reason I'm saying this is because while you guys are resting, everybody gets inspiration. So,
Yeah.
just in case
Oh,
things go awry, yeah.
Just in case.
just in case. Hint,
You roll
hint.
a one, yeah.
If I didn't have -1 in charisma, I'd help out.
Damn, -1 charisma, and he has all the riz on Irina.
Hey man, just goes to
Charisma
show
doesn't.
it's not all about that riz.
Charisma is not all about beauty, right? Charisma is
Okay.
about presence. I mean,
All right.
technically, if you look at a lich, which is arguably an ugly undead, has like over 20 in charisma. So that goes to show that has nothing to do with beauty. So, okay. So whenever you're ready, Oscar, but everybody can roll their hit dices if they want. How many they want to use. Just remember, if you're using hit dices, you need to use a healer's kit. Okay. Or if you're not using a healer's kit, you have to roll a
I
medicine
have
check.
healer's kits too, so if you need me to use charges, I can.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Does Van Richten have like a bless spell or anything? Guidance?
Apply. He's got guidance, yes. So I can. Why don't you? Yeah. Okay. Why don't you add d4s to those things? Yeah.
Yes.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yes.
First
Yes.
one.
No, three.
Damn, son.
Does a nat 20 do 2?
Yes, it does too. Why not? I like that idea. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One roll, two poses. There you go.
Just
Okay,
perfectly
3.
execute two positions.
That's okay. Yeah, we're getting close to the 10. It has to be. It has to be 10.
10 or higher is
Don't
safe.
fuck this up.
Yeah, 10 or higher or safe.
All right,
So
last
far, we
one.
get 2, 3, 4. What do you mean last one? That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8.
Oh. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. You're
2
right.
more. 2 more.
You got this.
Odds are in his
Go,
favor.
go,
Odds are in his
Passive
favor. Oh, he's
Ranger.
got it. Last one.
Last dance magic.
All
Good
right.
job.
We're good. We're good. Good job.
Phew.
Guidance helps, eh? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a great spell.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I asked.
Yes.
Mhm.
Good job. All right. So after mimicking each of these stick figures on top of the tower door closes, locks, and you guys all feel the anti-magic field again, severing your connection to the weave. Those of you who normally are connected to the weave, anyways. So with that being said, he says, so tonight you should have a good night's sleep, Sparrow, and in the
Yay.
morning we'll step outside of the influence of the tower's defenses, and I will have a spell ready to help you with your addiction.
blended.
I think so. Let me see. Greater restoration. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, one of the few NPCs in the game that has greater restoration. Okay. So this is pretty good. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're good. So with that being said, Van Richten then asks, so come the morning, what I plan on doing is obviously I can't stay here any longer. I won't tell you where I'm going to be going, just in case Strahd somehow can ease on our conversation. But I will find you if the need arises. But what I wanted to tell you is I'm not too sure what your next steps are. I know now we've spoken of Kresk, and I'm not sure if you have anything else to do in Vallaki, but to the southeast. 1 second, let me look at the map first before I say that. I wouldn't want to send you guys in the wrong direction. Imagine. Oops, it was in southeast. My bad.
Whoops.
What do you mean? We've been walking for 5 days. Can't find the spot. Okay, let's where is it? It would be it would be here. Okay, so sorry. So southeast of here, of Lake Baratok. So he says if you take the the Svalich Road heading south, and then continuing east towards your return to Vallaki. So basically the path you guys have taken to come here. There's a fork in the road at one point. There's a path that continues on to Vallaki, which is the one you guys have taken so far. But there's also a path that heads south from at that fork. And he says, from what I gather, south of down there is an ancient castle. It's an old castle where the knights dedicated to the that venerated a silver dragon.
Oh yeah,
We met one.
yeah. The
They're holed up there. Now I haven't investigated them yet, but I'm wondering if perhaps they would be able to provide some assistance, at the very least, be allies. I'm
yeah,
not sure.
that's and
Didn't we meet one that talked about wanting to kill Strahd?
Yes,
yeah,
you
that
guys
was
did
in
meet one of them.
Argenholt, right?
Yeah, Argon Vostolt. Yeah, Argon Vostolt. Yeah. He says, "Oh, so you know the
Yeah,
place?"
yeah. We met Vladimir Horngard, I
Yes,
believe.
he's the
We killed
yes.
some werewolves, I think, with him. Cool guy.
Yeah, gas and goals. Yeah. So you guys didn't meet Vladimir Hongar. You met one of his knights on the road.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Vladimir Hongard
Oh,
is
is one
their
of the
leader.
knights. He's the leader of the knights. Yeah.
Yeah.
So rumor has it that he's still somehow alive and in Argenvostolt. Um, so he says it's possible they could be of assistance to you, or to us rather, in our fight against Strahd. But I don't know. I don't know what their implication. I'm not too sure what their motivations are. I'm guessing they may be allies, but I'm not 100% sure. But it could be. It might be worthwhile investigating. Um, but if you do so, I would do so with caution, just because we don't exactly know what motivates them and guides them. But
Mm-hmm.
something to consider. Something to consider, definitely. Um, I just wanted to let you all know that. So with that being said, I'm going to head to bed. Um, so he calls the lift to go to the 4th floor. You guys can buck with him, and he says that come tomorrow morning, I'll deal with Sparrow's addiction, and after that, um, I guess we'll part ways. I'll make sure to stay in contact when needed. I'll find ways to find you. but we should limit our contact for both our sakes, given that Strahd is continuously watching, and now he knows that we are allied. So.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's a bummer.
But I think your focus should be to do whatever you can to not only learn about Strahd's weaknesses, but also to exploit those weaknesses. There's so very little things I have yet to discover about Strahd, his connection to this land, his source of his powers. We need to understand those things before we face him. Otherwise, we will be facing him at a disadvantage. We need to find a way to weaken him. But we won't be able to do so until we understand the full extent of his powers. So, which brings me to the last place where I think you may want to consider exploring. Strahd's tome that he used to make a pact with death in order to obtain more immortality and become the vampiric lord he is today. That tome originated from a temple to the far southwest of here.
The Amber Temple.
Correct, the Ember Temple. Now, I have yet to visit the Ember Temple, but it's apparently shrouded in mystery and danger. So I don't necessarily recommend that you venture there unprepared, but I think despite the danger that lurks within, I think there would be value in uncovering the secrets that lie there. I'm sure there'll be some secrets or some information to find that pertains to Strahd.
Yeah, we need to go there anyway, too.
Why do the elves want to go there again? I don't even remember.
Yeah, so
yes. There's one of the cards had us going there. Oh yeah, there's a treasure in a small castle beneath a mountain guarded by amber giants.
Mm-hmm. And if I remember correctly, you guys also have so you also have the elf Casimir. Right? He's the gray elf that is serving he's the leader of the gray elves that serve the Vistani near Valaki, right? He came to you with a request, right, to travel together to the Ember Temple. There's things he wants to do there at the Ember Temple. Because Strahd murdered his sister and he wants revenge on Strahd. So he wants to go to the Amber Temple because he thinks he'll find something there about Strahd that will help him get his revenge. So there seems to be a lot of people that think a lot of information or secrets about Strahd can be found there. So, anyways, again, food for. So right now, I mean, Kresk has something that could be of value. You guys have the Amber Temple. You guys have Argynvostholt, if that's something you want to do. And just to remind you that Father Petrovich had a request for you that right now Irina is looking into. But I mean, maybe that's something you guys want to follow up on as well. So all these are all things you can do. Okay.
I mean, I'm in favor of going back to Valaki because
Okay.
there's a lot I gotta fucking tell Irina.
Yes, but there's a lot
But
of
if we go to
shit also that
Valaki,
awaits.
we're gonna have to deal with the
Valaki.
Baron.
True.
Correct.
Hmm.
There's a lot of baggage in Valaki now.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of dirty laundry. But
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we fucked up.
Oh, you might be.
We? You
Hmm.
wanna adjust that?
Do you wanna reword that?
I mean, I guess I could always sneak into Valaki.
True.
All right, so I guess the question is, where do you guys want to go next? Valaki, or do you guys want to go somewhere else first?
I think we should go to Kresk.
Yeah.
Kresk is far though, so
How far?
Yes, how far?
Kresk is a good. Let me go back to the map. Yeah, Cresp is a couple of days travel, a few days, maybe well, maybe
Isn't
not
it
a few
close
days.
to the winery?
It's north of the winery, so but it's yeah, it takes pretty much the same time as it takes to go to the winery, I would say. So that's like a full day to get there, a little bit more. That's from Valaki.
Mm.
But we're already
Mm.
halfway past Valaki.
True, true. So it's up to you if you guys want to go there or you guys want to go back to Valaki, check in on the Baron or check in on Irina. Or
I want to
yeah,
take a
Argan
nice
Vosh.
beach vacation.
Not gonna happen.
Right.
No.
Once you get out of Barovia, you can do whatever you want. No beaches here though. No nice ones, anyways.
How far away is the the Amber Giants, that area?
That Amber Temple's very far. Amber
Yeah, that's all the
Temple,
way to the
you're
south of the map.
you're looking at it's really far. Like yeah,
Where?
yeah. You guys, I can't tell you exactly how far because you've never been, and not a lot of people have gone there. And
That far.
but you guys, maybe do you guys have a map that you have maybe in your inventory that shows
Doesn't
that?
he
I'm,
have
I mean, the
one?
conspiracy map exists, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I do have a
Oh
map.
yeah.
You're right. 1 second. Where are you?
because we
Let me
are in the
see.
tower.
Yes, you are in the tower. Let me see. Player handouts, map handouts. Trying to see where is Van Richten's map. Do I have it here?
I
Map
don't
layout
think you
unlocked.
gave it to us in the handouts because you didn't want us to be able to reference it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
not in the
think
Yeah, I'm
so.
pretty
handouts.
sure you posted it in Discord. You didn't post it in Roll20.
Yeah, probably. So I'll have to create a document in here and bring it. Okay. So what I'll do is, how about we do this? I will post a map in Discord. You guys can have a look at it, and next game you guys can tell me where it is you want to go, want to do, unless you guys already decided that. But at the very least, you guys could have a look at the map and see where things are. Um, maybe plan accordingly. Um, does that sound like a good idea?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Um, and unless you guys know exactly where you want to go, do you guys have a destination? You guys want to talk it out, or
I'm still in favor of going back to Valaki.
You want to
okay?
talk to the Baron?
I mean, I don't have to. I have invisibility.
That's true. So you would want to split up in this economy?
We should go to Kresk since we're out in this area, first of all.
Yeah.
And that's where we could get supposedly this book, but also
Yeah.
Sparrow's addiction. And
Hmm.
I actually don't know if I've fully broken my addiction yet either.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll have more stories to tell Tatiana later.
I'm curious about something.
Ugh.
That takes an hour.
To do what?
I was curious if I could cast Find Familiar and have an owl transport a message to Arena.
Hmm. So, you guys want to confirm next game, or you guys have an idea where you want to go?
Oh. Okay, so can we just put it to a vote?
To Kresk.
Yeah, sure.
My vote is Kresk.
All in favor
I'm
of
fine.
Cress?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so
We're
I think
going to
it's
Kresk.
Kresk. Going to Kresk. Okay. All right. So Kresk, I'll have to calculate how long, but if you guys leave in the morning, you guys should be able to be in range, yeah, within a day at most. You guys, I'll have to calculate the distance, but you should be fine. Yeah, okay. So
Well, what if you factored in me casting the fly spell and us flying over the woods?
we could definitely do that. I will definitely cut some time. Just know that fly is 1 hour though. The 1 hour
True.
is,
True.
but it's an hour that you would make a lot of ground. So I will definitely factor that in. Like I'll probably increase the rate of which you guys travel on the map for that hour. I'll do that. I'll make
Maybe.
it worth the spell
Maybe.
slot. If you,
Okay.
it won't be wasted. It won't be wasted if you want to use it. So I'll make it count. Okay.
I should have
But
cast a
just so,
familiar while we were setting up the magic thing again before that got up.
Oh, hell yeah. Do you have the
what?
materials to do a familiar?
Can I do it with a focus? Like, does that work, or you need the actual materials?
Does your find familiar say you need something worth 10 GP or something?
Yeah, 10 GP worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs that must be consumed by fire in a brass brazier. Okay. So
I'm going to give him a familiar summon charge of one of my cases.
Your cases. What cases?
You remember that lady who took my fingernails? She gave me the familiar summon case.
Oh, I did give you that? Okay.
Or you gave me a box of materials and we
I
said
thought I
it
gave you
had.
material.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I gave you material to do like I give you a lot of charcoal.
Yes, you said like 5 summons worth.
Okay, yeah. So
And
I
I've
give you
used
material.
2.
Yeah. Okay. So you
So
still
I
have
can give
3.
him
Okay.
charcoal and drop it to 2.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So you want to summon a familiar, Talia?
Yes.
Okay. You would do that before the dance and all that
Yes.
stuff? Okay. You can always do it in the morning. It's no big deal. I mean, you guys can have time to do that in the morning outside.
Well, it's gonna take
Right?
an hour.
That way he can sleep with his new buddy since Irina can't keep him warm.
Okay, okay. So you're gonna be summoning an owl familiar?
Yeah. Yes, I'll summon an owl.
Okay, so it might be good to have the stats of the owl somewhere on your. Actually, what I'll do is I'll create the owl, and I'll have it so you can see it. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. How do I do
That's
that
what you
with?
do for number 4. You basically, I mean, you could just take the monster page and share it with Talia.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just basically put it. Yeah, yeah. Because is number 4 in monsters under monsters for you?
Others at the very, very bottom.
It's at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so I'll put him there, I guess, and he'll be able to have access to it. Okay, so I'll deal with that. I'll create the owl familiar for you,
All right.
and and
Basically, the plan is to
okay,
send him out to Valaki with a little letter for Irina.
gotcha. If he makes it, no, I'm just kidding. Um, and what else I want to say? Okay, so if you guys are gonna do an extended rest, make sure you have all your hit dices rolled. You gain half of your hit dices back. All your other resources you get back. I'll roll the percentage now to see if there's an encounter, but unlikely given you guys are in a big tower with that magic shield.
Protection and everything.
Yeah, I'm still gonna roll though. 1d100. Mm. Did it work? Did I roll?
How many charges
Did I...
are left on the Helios kit?
How many are using it?
I'd like to use
'Cause-
it just for a little bit more health.
Wait, actually.
There we go.
Actually, what I
You
can
guys are fine.
do is I can. Well, we did a short rest, correct, before our long rest.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But
So I can do cure wounds. Who needs a cure wounds?
I'll take extra. Just trying to get closer to max HP.
Make sure. Okay. For Talia. So 23.
And we are 1 point away from max. I will take it.
And then who else needed healing?
Probably Ezio.
Yeah, if Ezio doesn't need any, I'll take some, but
What is Ezio?
Ezio's probably more important.
I've never clicked the short rest and long rest buttons on the character sheets. Do they do anything?
yeah, the short rest works. It'll take. You have to choose
Yeah.
how many hit dices you want to pick. The long rest, don't click it though, because we don't use the same long rest rules as the regular rules.
Got
So,
it.
yeah,
Alright, so
like long rest.
we get half
Yeah.
hit dice back for long rest.
Well, we do get that normally as well. But the problem with our rules is that you don't get full hit points from long resting. So normally a long rest is you get half your hit dices back and your HP is full.
Oh, and we don't restore HP on our long rests.
No.
Naturally. Okay.
Oh,
Exactly. You have to-
Ezio, you got screwed on that.
Oh
Oh,
no,
Poor buddy.
that's better than nothing though.
yeah.
I think Skull didn't do his temporary hit points, so he actually still has them. So I'm gonna convert them to regular hit points because they should have been taken.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 16. 6. Then tomorrow we'll all get 10 HP.
Yeah, you guys don't have an encounter during that night. Well, the 94%, so that's really high.
Okay.
It's really,
Hooray.
really peaceful.
I guess everyone
So-
can put 10 HP hit points back for Inspiring Leader, which I'll do in the morning.
Yay.
Oh yeah, so everybody gets temporary points. Okay. And you guys can all roll your hit dices if you need to. Do them now while I'm here. And other than that, you guys regain all your resources and half of your hit dice is back.
I did my
5
hit
medicine.
dice.
Oh.
6 plus 5.
Okay. So if you do, yeah, so that means. Well, no, so if you guys are doing a long rest, you don't have to roll to use your hit dice. You just sleep, right?
Yes.
The time when you roll, yeah, when you're using a medicine kit or you're rolling a medicine check is when you do a short rest to regain hit dice. So you guys don't have to roll anything. You just roll your hit dice. How many you want to use?
Cool. Hell yeah.
Actually, does anybody need
That's
any,
what I
like,
needed.
healing? Because I do have healing light. So if anybody
I'm
needed a
close to
topple-
my current HP,
Okay.
but
Then-
because of the pies, I'm nowhere close to my original HP. So
Are you full, Sakura?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Maybe I just throw a healing light on Van Richten, just flexing.
Well, he's full, so he's good.
Is Ezio full too?
Yes, he is. I did a cure wounds
Okay.
on him.
Okay.
What about Rufus? Is Rufus full?
I think he only has like 2 hit points.
He got hit. He did lose a bit of damage. I think he did take damage. Not much though, like 2 hit points. He's got 4 hit points, I think.
Oh yeah, he can need it.
He's bloodied.
Okay.
He's at 2 HP. Poor doggo.
So, for Rufus, and I'm gonna do 2 for number 4, just to.
Thank you.
And what I'm going to do is. No, I'll wait until the morning to do that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay. Keep some surprise for the next morning.
Alright, and Ezio should be like back to normal.
Awesome. You guys are going to be going on a trek, so make sure you really added your half of hit dices because you may need them. Just saying. And everybody's will have their key points and all their spell slots in the morning. And what else? I think that's pretty much it before you guys hit the sack. So I'll tell you right now, Sparrow, you're not gonna have any weird dreams
Yay.
this night. I do have to read a bit on the Hag's Curse to figure out what happens to your HP though. Like,
Yeah.
I have to do a bit of reading on that just to refresh my memory how it works. But he's going to be addressing the addiction in the morning, not the nightmares, because those are two different things. They're not from the same source. Yeah, okay. So I'll read up on that.
You cut out.
And your addiction, so
You
I'll
cut
know how to
out.
deal with that. Sorry,
Yeah, we
I'll
missed
know what to do.
that sentence.
I missed this. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'll read up on that, and so next game when we start, I'll know exactly how to deal with that. And other than that, yeah, I guess I have to refresh my memory on Kresk. I'll have to read that this week. Cool. Kresk it is.
Sounds good.
All right. So, you guys have any questions? I know there's been a bit of a lore dump here that just happened at the end here, but so is that all clear? What we've talked about?
I'm cursed.
Yes, you are cursed. That's the revelation. Yes. And so, no questions? Or are you guys all good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Is the story still good? Do you like the story, where it's going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do?
Suspense is real.
Pretty wild.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Good. There's still
I
a couple
like
of things
my
up in the
lore.
air. Yes, it is good lore. And there's plenty of lore for a lot of you characters to figure out. Yeah, there's quite a bit of lore for a couple of you characters to figure out. So, there is also the question about how your relationship with Strahd is going to evolve now that you've kind of did what you did. So I'll have to put some thought into that as well. But okay, so it's gonna be next couple of games are gonna be interesting, definitely interesting. So or maybe the ramifications of all this you're not gonna see until maybe a couple of games for sure. We'll see. We'll see. I have to ponder on this. You guys have given me a lot to ponder on. So yeah, looking forward to the next game.
Lord knows what's gonna go on with Velaki.
Yeah.
While you guys are gone, you guys come back, it's all in
Good
flames.
gravy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Oh boy.
Well, the fact that you guys are not going back to Velaki now, you won't have any control. You'll avoid any of the drama, but you won't have any say in the matter. That's for sure. So, yeah. So, but anyway, I'm gonna read up on Kresk, and if for whatever reason you guys decide not to go to Kresk, it's up to you guys. It won't throw me a wrench. So, but if you guys are dead set on going to Kresk, I'll be ready for you guys. Okay.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for the game, and yeah, next Saturday we'll pick up where we left off.
Good night, everyone.
Woohoo.
All right.
Good
Good night,
night,
guys.
everyone.
Good night.
All right, so I'm all alone. Well, not really all alone, but I won't raid out tonight. Unless someone wanted me to raid out, but I doubt it. because it looks like everybody's probably asleep. So yeah, that, and then Monday night we will have multiplayer Mondays, and then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on Tuesdays. Or this coming up Monday and Tuesday. So that's all that I have. Sleepish. Hi Kringle, thanks for lurking, dude. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. All right, good night, everyone. Sweet dreams, sleep tight, sleep dreams. And if you're on the other side of the world, have a fantastic rest of your day. God bless y'all. I will catch you next time.